You know, it's hard for me to separate my feelings of this experience that I had when I was growing up versus my observations as an adult now, because my gut reaction as a kid is to be like, oh, that's just the way that you are. You came out that way. But I think as an adult reflecting on it, I think it more likely is some type of conditioning. Often young boys are sensitive, but at some point that changes. And I used to think, oh, that's just puberty. It's what all the testosterone does to you. But I'm wondering now if it's more of like a social conditioning that shows there's not a place for that with your gender. So you need to figure out how to not be that way, or not feel that way, or not express yourself that way.
You had said to me, if I could, or if you could, prove it with evidence that your circumstance is the result of a patriarchal system, that would bring you some kind of peace or solace or make you feel more confident in sharing your feelings with other guys, because it's kind of like then quote unquote sticking it to the man versus being a man.
Yeah, I think that it would do two things if I knew with a decent amount of certainty that this was like put on us to be this way versus we're
That
just
it was
natural.
nurture, not nature.
Yeah, yeah. I think it would do two things for me. One is, yeah, it would feel kind of like it's an act of rebellion then to be able to display my truer self with other guys because um, I'm kind of taking a stand against something systematic or cultural that is trying to make me into something else.